surely by now everybody should be on the ring trying to protect the boundaries. We're happy with going for ones at this stage. No need to attack and trying to keep him on strike. But I think you made a good point there, Sikana. Often it's the experienced captains that will just slow the bowlers down when they feel under a bit of pressure. And this is that sort of situation where the bowlers will be under pressure and naturally would like to rush through you over.
He's really taken the pace off on that one. Sometimes you've made up your mind as a batsman that you want to hit everything, so you don't really care about what the ball is. It's just a limited mindset. He's just wants to hit everything out. He's not in a good position.
Nah, it's not got him.
Such a big nose. Just wait a fractions. See what's coming at you. Single the last ball. 11 of the over.
Laptop पकड़ ला मैं कहीं laptop में बात
plus conditions. इसमें मौजूद जूट और टी ट्री ऑयल, डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट कर
और लागी समझ
द न्यू यू। दुनिया में कहीं से पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट अल हबीब वॉशिंग डिजिटल अकाउंट के
Golden Pearl perfumed body spray.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
New Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
I don't know if that's a selfie or the surroundings that have been clicked. Nice shot. This is really good. Width, height, using the pace. Amir Yamin is enjoying himself.
That's a good shot. Shafiq's also been a very good executor of that shot. You've got to wait for the ball. You've got to dig your left shoulder in for as long as possible. Have a look at that left shoulder. Turns it, plants it, and then you can hit the ball nice and late and use the elevation from the bounce that's an off. And once again, the ball needs to be cleaned out there. Captain Malik having a word with the youngster, being quite clear with what he'd expect from him. The youngster from Kashmir hasn't been too bad today. First over, not too bad. Just a rampant captain from the Stallions got hold of him, but his areas have been quite good generally.
You're talking about bowlers bowling in the death especially. I mean, what would you look at as a bowler? Are you watching the batsman's footwork? Where is he going? Making room? Or is it that you decide, I'm going to bowl a bumper or a slow one already, no matter where the batsman is? How many of them actually looking at Amir Yamin's feet when you just reach the delivery stride? Is he trying to make room? He's lucky he gets away with that because fine leg was inside the circle. There we go. Mirpur Royals is not winning. You can win yourself if you log on to this Facebook page, fb.com/PSOCL, and win gift hampers. All you need to do is log on and like the page. I've done it 15 times already. It's going to bounce me out very soon. But win gift hampers. All of you guys who are watching the matches, don't forget to get onto that page. Look at that. We were expecting rain, but strong wind has blown the clouds away, giving us a clear view now of the surroundings. Making room, and he's played it again in that region. Again, the same result. Again, a 6.
Surely this asks for a change in the field. Shafiq playing that to perfection once again. He hasn't missed out on that area once today. The one thing that he does really well is he moves early. By the time the ball's delivered, he's in place to wait for that and use those fantastic wrists of his. You asked me a good question early on, Sikana. What should you do? And the best in the business have the ability to delay the action a little bit to have a look, but they also practice it. They practice using that delay, going wide or straight or following the batter. But at this stage, no real answer to what Shafiq has brought for this tournament. He's been balanced, his temperament's been good. I've enjoyed the tempos of his innings. If anything, would like to see him being tested against a short pull, but anything else, he's been well up to the task.
Again, he's extracted that. I mean, look at that. He's shuffling within. This is very unlike us as Shafiq. He's moving around in that box and he's making room for himself. He's struggling. Majid over here trying to get that ball. He's aiming at the stumps. But the prop. Look at that. Look at the way he's just improvising. Wow, that's a good shot. 50 up for Asad Shafiq with that shot of just 20 deliveries. And he's got 5 boundaries and 4 sixes in that. That's a different Asad Shafiq we're looking at here.
Striker of 250, setting things alight here. I'm just wondering if the captain's not missing a trick here. And as I say that there is a change in field, that point man has dropped back. He obviously favors the offside. He hasn't really been successful in working around the left-hand corner to short fine leg. And straight away he opts to head down the ground. Just wonder if Shoaib Malik didn't allow him to get away with that a little bit too long. As I look for a second, that's really unnecessary. Just an uncomfortable height for the bowler. And the Stallions going well here as the stump has been broken. That was a bullet from the boundary. Stump hit on the full and we'll have to have a replacement. End of the over, 192.
विजिट करें www.tapmat.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमैट टीवी चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
जिंदगी मुबारक हो तुमको, हम सबको। रूह अफ़ज़ा, जिंदगी मुबारक।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब, रिश्ता भरोसे का।
बाहर से तालीम हासिल की और अपनी मिट्टी से रिश्ता जोड़ने पाकिस्तान लौटा है। देखने में तो ये काम मुश्किल नहीं लगता, लेकिन किसान होना कोई आसान काम नहीं। सरसब्ज की टीम की मुकम्मल रहनुमाई से हम साल सरसब्ज नाइट्रोफॉस और कैन द्वारा खाद का इस्तेमाल करके धान की फसल पे 10% से भी ज्यादा इजाफी पैदावार हासिल कर रहे हैं। किसान तेरा एहसान। सरसब्ज पाकिस्तान।
विजिट करें www.tapmat.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमैट टीवी चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन।
Salman Irshad, the slinger. He's from Kashmir. 3 wickets for him in the previous game, 2 already in this one. It looks like a good prospect. And it will be interesting to see how he bowls to these 2 informed batsmen.
One of the players so far during the tournament that has caught my eye, there's been a couple that's put their hands up. Look like they could be future stars and will be around for a long time. But Shafiq, it's always nice to hear when a player sort of at the back end of his career can find the mojo to reinvent himself and adapt himself to what a format might require. Some players start off better white ball players and then find their mojo and their skill sets with the red ball a bit later on, and some players start very well with the red ball and okay with 50 over, and then the 20 over skill sets take a little bit longer, but then you can use your experience like Shafiq has done, really been busy and reinventing the way that he bats, and he's been fearless out there. It's kudos to him. Not always the easiest thing to do, to take that plunge and change the way that you've been playing for a long time. And he must be enjoying it. It's an extra string to his bow that he's added, and I'm sure there'll be selectors and team owners taking note from these parts and perhaps across the whole world. They seem to agree with me.
Who's that? The head coach in the white jersey? He seems to be angry. It looks like from Mirpur Royals. Not a bad start from Salman. 2 balls, 3 runs. And he's played it in the air. There's an opportunity. Sharjeel coming under it. He catches that one. Just falling short with that shot. Probably wanted some more power into it. But Asad Shafiq has done the damage to the opposition that was required. And he goes out for 54. Not a bad catch from Sharjeel. He had to come forward and take it.
Just losing his shape a little bit there, that Shafiq. We've been talking about how good he's been, and just trying to hit that a little bit too hard. And in Sharjeel, yeah, the response was good. And looking into the sun, that's actually a very, very good catch. And you've got to think, if you're a Royal man, that any wicket will help. And that's Shafiq. That's 250s in a row for the young man. He's been brilliant, and he's entertained us. Fantastic innings. Stallions 195 for 5.
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू प्लस कंडीशनर। इसमें मौजूद मिंट और टी ट्री ऑयल डैंड्रफ और ड्राई स्कैल्प को ट्रीट करें और बालों को रिफ्रेश। मीट द न्यू यू।
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करें अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए।
खुशबू भरा एहसास खींच लाए पास गोल्डन पर्ल परफ्यूम्ड बॉडी स्प्रे।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता।
But the way he's adopting those lengths, he's not allowing the batsman to go for those big hits. That one again, Mone, went big on Amir Yamin. He's just snapping that wrist. Look at that. Just comes up to him.
Yeah, he does seem to have a bit of X factor, Salman. Low, slingy action. And I think it's a bit of wrist work there in the end. Just cocks it and then lets it go at the right time. That generates a little bit of extra bounce. And but the Stallions moving on to 196 for 5 here. The second, that's the highest score, excuse me, in the KPL. And second time that the Royals have allowed a team to score 190s against them. First match, they conceded 194 runs. And right now, they are on the ropes at 196 for 5. So if the Royals have a bowling coach, they will have to go back to the drawing board. It's their fielding that's let them down for me, not just the bowling skills. And that's allowed teams to get away from them and create momentum and do damage.
It's going to run away for 4. You know, the minute you give width out here, you will be punished, because the batsmen these days in T20s, they just throw their bat at anything that's wide. So just spoils things a bit for him. 200 up, and 200 up for the first time in the KPL after 19.
दुनिया में कहीं से भी पाकिस्तानी रुपए या फॉरेन करेंसी में इन्वेस्ट करें अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट के जरिए।
खुशबू भरा एहसास खींच लाए पास गोल्डन पर्ल परफ्यूम्ड बॉडी स्प्रे।
विजिट करें www.tapmat.com या डाउनलोड करें ऐप और बहुत से लाइव चैनल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एड फ्री क्रिकेट, मूवीज, ड्रामा और ढेर सारी एंटरटेनमेंट से चिपक जाएं जस्ट ₹25। टैपमैट टीवी, चिपके रहो।
बैंक अल हबीब रोशन डिजिटल अकाउंट, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान से रिश्ता दिल का है। बैंक अल हबीब रिश्ता भरोसे का।
Back live, and this is the last over. Majid. It's gone for 48 in his 3 overs. So first time, Morif, 200 up. Stallions getting 202. And grip service, Jesse. To fikr kaisi. And that is what's happening. Stallions have got total control and grip of this innings at the moment. 202 is going to be a tough ask. You're right about that. Fielding has also let them down a bit.
Yeah, the Stallions have really burned some rubber out there today. First team to score 200, and credit to the groundsman. They have produced a fantastic surface for this match out there today. It looked like a good one. Our fellow commentators did say at the pitch report that it looks like it could be a run fest. It was Amir Sohail, and he was spot on. Majid going full, and Yamin leans back, and that had such a low trajectory to it. Probably still on its way up when it went over the rope. Really enjoying himself out there.
It's Captain Shoaib Malik who just watches it sail over him. That's hit hard and it's flat. You look at that, there's Shoaib Malik there. Well, some runs being leaked by Majid here. He's under pressure, the youngster. 55 of his 3.3 overs, 3 more balls to go. Not much the captain can do from here. Singles is not bad.
It's only the 5 bowlers used by the Royals, Sikana. You'll probably know better than I do. No other options, or?
Well, captain himself, he hasn't bowled.
Yeah, he could have bowled. You'd have thought when a game does
forget
sort
about
of
everything,
run away
just
from you.
enjoy the tea. Tapal tea. Bowlers are going to be hit in T20s. We can't do much about it. Gone. Just while I was taking my first sip, it's just gone right through. And that's how it works. That's a good ball. A rare good ball. He's been trying to get that Yorker in, but he's just missing it by a few inches, and that goes for 6. But this time, he's hit bullseye.